joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Anthony Edwards.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Mike Conley. And it's Edwards in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Lively in at the center position, locking down the middle. Well, Grant, we've got a pretty interesting matchup here. We got one team offensive-minded, the other very strong defensively.
You know, I'll be intrigued to see how this plays out. I mean, it could be kind of like a chess match. Each team trying to make it their kind of game.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Irving with it. He's picked up by Conley. And the shot's good by Irving.
Hey, when you defend Irving, you've got to be all in. I mean, his finishing ability is extraordinary.
Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Now here's Irving, guarded closely. Doncic outside. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3.
Savvy play call that time by Luka, creating some room for himself out there. Got some space, just what he needed.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Edwards. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. And the 3-pointer goes.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Doncic against Conley. On the wing, Irving. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Conley against Doncic. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Over Jones. Gobert, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area. And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Dallas, Grant Williams. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Williams. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Doncic, and stolen by Gobert. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Doncic passes to Williams. Now Irving.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Williams. Doncic left side. 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
No let up at all. Doncic, relentless. He's going to get his. You can count on it.
Jones against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Jones. To the paint. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Doncic outside. Back to Irving. 1:16 left to play in the first. And it's Dallas scoring again.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Make some noise for your D-Town crew.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Edwards. Brown, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Milton subbed in for Conley. Dallas on D. They trail by 1. Outside Milton. And here's Brown for 3. Powell pulls it in. And it's Powell with the ball for Dallas. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable, and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Here's Milton. The Mavs get their last shot to go. There's the steal. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Green. Again, Dallas.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The Timberwolves have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Milton against Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
.16 seconds left in the first quarter. Edwards looking for an opening. 4 on the clock. Reed a screen on Doncic. Edwards for 3. That shot off the mark. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball. playing selfless basketball and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Dwight Powell out there with Green. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Irving in at the 2. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Reed. He played a great game against Charlotte. Brown passes to Milton. Reed, a screen on Curry. Pass to Reed. Puts up a 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Irving. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
The fire that Irving plays with, average. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Irving against Edwards. Inside, here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. And we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Irving. 7 points in the game. Pass to Powell. And he's settled in. Powell has used his athleticism to his advantage down low, Clark.
Yeah, but he's found different ways to be successful and effective, BA, which is what you like to see. He'll use his size to his advantage and play bully ball sometimes, but he also can finesse his way around you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Clark, it's safe to say that there's more talent in the NBA today than ever before.
I don't think there's any question about that, BA. There are more outstanding players across the country and around the world than at any time, I think, in the history of the game. In part because of the information age we live in, players from around the world can see examples of excellence from whatever part of the world they happen to be from. And that is huge in inspiring young players to dream and realize their dreams of being NBA players if they have the ability and the work ethic to do so.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. Kicks it out to Anderson. Fires for 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
3-pointer. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Powell. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Williams. Grant Williams, serious hustle points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Edwards against Irving. Conley with the ball. The kick out to Edwards. Anderson with a screen on Irving. Edwards, the pass to Anderson. That one falls. Anderson's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Dallas calls time here.
Start it.
Carl Anthony Towns is checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. right side, Irving. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Towns, a screen on Doncic. Conley finds Towns. Now Anderson. Outside Conley. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Doncic outside. Here's Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's Gobert. He got a piece of it. Conley against Doncic. Pass to Irving. Here's the teardrop. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Towns for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
It's such a luxury to have a big man like Towns who shoots so efficiently from outside.
Doncic against Conley. From about 19. Doesn't go that time.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game. And a bit of a gear switch here. Shaq, you are currently trending online right now. Fans are demanding you try your hand in a hot dog eating contest.
Oh, Ernie, I actually would like to see this happen as well. I bet some of these guys would humble you, Shaq.
Come on now, stop it. It wouldn't be fair. I'd be putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers as a rookie contestant.
Well, the key is being able to stretch your stomach, I've heard. Yours is already stretched from the post-Laker days, though.
Nope.
Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
Yeah, he's lighting them up. Even when they bring 2 defenders, he finds a way to score. He has no off button. Like me. Hit the button, Kenny. Me.
Okay, hit it.
Me.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for Minnesota. At the forward spots, a pair of #1 picks in Edwards and Towns. Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Edwards against Jones. 6 to shoot. Towns a screen on Doncic. Shoots it from the high post. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Yeah, this is how Conley plays. Extremely efficient. He just takes what the defense allows.
Here's Doncic. Luka on the attack.
attack. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Gobert. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Towns. He's got 5. The steal.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
Here's Lively. And they pick up 2. And it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Jones. Towns for 3. Jones grabs the board. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best in everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Shot is good by Edwards.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. They lead by 4. Takes the 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Pass to Lively.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Irving.
2 minutes.
Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Towns passes to Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Shot is good by Edwards.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Irving looking around. From 13, again, Dallas. 1:05 left in the third. Timeout call, the Timberwolves. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Williams. Irving against Edwards. Slams it in.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Outside Irving. Doncic against Milton. And Powell with the stuff.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
No problems knocking that one down. Edwards has got 13 in the second half.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Irving for 3. Drains the triple.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far. Utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Outside Edwards. Outside Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns over Jones. That's good from Towns on the assist by Milton.
Assisted.
Towns has got his third basket on the night right there. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not going to be easy. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3, defense.
Jason Kidd getting everyone focused and amped up to take these next few minutes.
And an emphasis on forcing stops, too. Something Coach did very well back when he was playing. Let's see if they can live up to his expectations.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. Kyrie Irving out there with Seth Curry. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. Edwards has got 27 points.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
Irving for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Shot is good by Edwards.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Williams a screen on Edwards. Irving for 3. No luck on that one. The Timberwolves trail. Anderson passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Powell, a screen on Edwards. Irving, the pass to Powell. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. So both teams changing it up here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we could steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock to take the lead. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards has got 35.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Irving. Minnesota with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
For 3, Conley. Lively grabs a miss. Dallas has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Conley against Doncic. It's Williams, high post. And there's the screen. Here's Hardaway. Cans it from short range. Hardaway's got his first basket.
Outstanding execution that time. Hardaway Jr. loves being the guy they go to in these situations.
Pass to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snubbed.
Doncic with it. He's guarded by Conley from 8 feet away. Here to Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. That one goes in.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Edwards against Hardaway. Up top, Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Wide open look. Bullseye! And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Big time delivery. Go, Gobert.
Doncic against Conley. From deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
Hardaway against Edwards. Down, passes to Edwards. From behind the arc. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 5. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the game. Here's Irving. Money! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is. Unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
First team foul.
Here's Conley. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Well, Conley could put this team in a good position here. He's just got to relax and trust his mechanics.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Get out of your seat! Get on your feet and make some noise!
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Yeah, one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
For 3, Hardaway. It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's got a great motor, Hardaway Jr. He does not need to be pushed to step up in big moments. He relishes it.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Doncic passes to Williams. For 3, Hardaway off on that one. And so it's Minnesota with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.